Hello and welcome to another episode of the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm your host, Steven, and with me, as always, is my co host, Christopher.
Hello, good to be here, Steven. How are you doing?
Uh, Pretty good, aggressively mediocre, I'd say.
Sounds good, sounds good.
So, since we're Americans, we had a big day yesterday, Super Bowl Sunday. With that came something that is more exciting to me than the Super Bowl itself, and that is movie trailers. We have a history of showing some good movie trailers, but this time, I don't know. It was kind of lackluster in terms of the trailer volume for me. What are your thoughts, Chris?
Yeah, I'm with you. I I'd say if we want to start off, the one I was most excited for was Deadpool.
Absolutely. Let's just start off with that one. It's what the people want, right?
That's what the people want. That's basically all they want. But I thought the trailer was fun. I'm a big fan of the franchise.
So I guess initial thoughts just watching it. I gotta say I was a little disappointed. I don't know if it was overhyped for me personally or just in general, but there's a lot of pressure going into this movie to really like it's. It even said it in the trailer. Is it's here to save the MCU and whatnot. So there's a lot kind of going against it. But for me, watching the trailer, there wasn't a single like big moment where you watch it over and over again. You're like, oh man, this is the bit that's really going to get me excited to go see the movie.
hmm
There wasn't for me like looking back on like trailers that really got me hyped. One that came to mind was like the Civil War trailer with at the
Oh
end,
yeah.
Spider-Man comes in. That one bit that really got me hyped. But this one, I don't know. I was expecting a moment like that, to see Wolverine and all of his glory because we've seen the suit leaked online. Everyone's seen it, so I was kind of hoping to see his full blown Wolverine suit. So maybe that was just personal expectations, but
Yeah, I was thinking that too. They're trying to tease you.
mhm.
Like, oh, and then he shows up in the, shadow of Wolverine, and then but it's literally called Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, I think everyone knows he's in it,
Yeah. So why not show him? It just
but
seemed a little.
they're just trying to drag it along, and maybe, the 3% of people will see that yellow costume and be surprised, wow.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who types in Deadpool and Wolverine anywhere, they'll see the leaked footage of
Yeah,
or the
that
photo. So it's like,
grainy pic of, yeah.
yeah. No, I thought it was silly. It's got some good funny bits to it, which is always on par with Deadpool movies. I think the first two are pretty funny. They're pretty good. Um, I did want to talk a little bit about suits. What do you think of the new Deadpool suit?
You know, call me crazy, but I couldn't really care. I'm not one that cares about the suit. Oh man, that Spider-Man suit, that was really cool. Like I could care less. No offense. I mean,
Offense taken, Chris, because that's all I'm about, really, is
I
just
can
the suit.
tell.
I'm a huge fan when it comes to suits, so I love to pick apart and see all the details from it. This one, I think, is a little bit of a downgrade from the first two, if I'm being honest. But
I
since you
was
don't care about
yeah,
suits, we'll
I
move
don't
on.
really care. I thought I like the black suit in Spider-Man 3. I like the way he acts when he goes emo, and that's all about I know.
Yeah, no, the trailer, I think it hit a lot of the good beats. I love a trailer that has action beats to the music. I also wanted to kind of sleuth and just think your predictions for this movie. There's probably going to be a lot of cameos.
Oh
So I want to ask
yes.
you what kind of cameos do you think are going to be in this?
I think they're gonna do a lot of X-Men cameos.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, our boy Pyro's in there.
Sure.
Maybe Bobby Drake, aka Iceman.
Yeah, he'd be good.
He'll probably show up there. Maybe we'll get some Chris Evans on Chris Evans, Human Torch, Captain America. That might be fun.
That'd be fun. That I
Um,
would love to see that. Um, I think if we're talking X Men, I'd love to see Magneto, Charles, all four of them, young and old, interacting with each other. Because ain't none of those guys doing anything, so they could probably get him real easily.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd like to see some of
It'd be
that.
fun to bring Storm back in just for her iconic line. Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Maybe they'll get a. Well, I guess they did it in the last Deadpool, where they have that Deadpool from Origins pop up.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah.
probably won't do that again. I
I
think
think
it'd be fun. Yeah, I do have a. So they did you notice they show a zoom in on the feller for like a second, and I had to rewind and pause and stare intimately in his eyes before it clicked on who it was. Do you know of what I speak?
I think I know. It's a guy who's like sitting on the corner. He's like, "I love this part." You talking about that?
Yeah, I think so.
It took me a while, and I did have to do some sleuthing online and potential spoilers if you don't want to listen to it. But I mean, no one of us know what's happening with the movie yet so far, so whatever. But from what I understand, I think that's Pyro from
That's what
X
I
Men.
was.
Is that correct?
That was my guess. I didn't actually research. I should have sleuthed more, but
It
I,
looked like him. I think that's what it was.
yeah. But I was like, oh, fun. I
Yeah,
mean, not that I really care about him that much per se, but maybe Wolverine's gonna get some payback after that whole X2
yeah.
incidents with the cops and all that.
Mhm, mhm. I think it might be a little overhyped if I'm being honest, because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of pressure on it, and people with the movie being in production for so long, there's been so many theories and predictions that when you talk about it so much, you're like hoping and praying that your favorite guy from X movie comes up, and if it doesn't, they get disappointed. So it's got quite a lot of heavy lifting to do, and I hope it can pull it off, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna call it right now. There's gonna be a scene in the movie where Hugh Jackman's laying on a bed looking at a picture frame of Jean. I'm calling it right now. There's
Bro,
gonna
if
be a
that
scene
happens,
there.
I'll be writhing in laughter in the theater.
If they don't do that, they're really missing a great opportunity here.
They do have a lot of good meme material to work with. I think they're pretty self aware that they should do some stuff like that. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, other than that, the trailer looks pretty good. I think it's the most anticipated one out of all the ones.
Was that the first trailer they actually did, or had they done? Because I'd just seen random, YouTube of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds talking on a couch, yada yada. But was there a trailer or anything before that, or this is
There
the
was
first
one,
one?
there was like an announcement trailer a few months back with Ryan Reynolds and what's his bucket?
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, huge jacked man. They were kind of
Isn't
just
that what I
talking
just
about
said?
what the movie's gonna.
That's what I just
No,
said.
wait.
That's what I
What
just
did you just ask me?
said, Phil. I was asked if there was a tease. Was
Oh,
there a
before
teaser
this one?
trailer or nothing before yesterday?
Oh, yeah, just that one.
All
But
right.
all right,
Sorry for
yeah.
the attitude.
No, you're good. I showed my wife this trailer, and I have a few pull quotes from her because she doesn't know anything about Deadpool or a lot of
Okay.
superhero stuff. She's in the camp where every superhero is all the same. She doesn't really get the multiverse,
Yeah,
different
yeah.
universes.
I
And
hear you.
so, quote from my wife: "Ew, what's wrong with Ryan Reynolds? What's wrong with his face?" She doesn't she doesn't know that. She said, "What a nerd. Are they letting anyone be superheroes now? He doesn't have the criteria to be a superhero." I think she's in the camp of, the grizzled Henry Cavill type superhero guys. But
Hmm.
this one, she said, quote, "Slightly intrigued. I would watch if you made me." So I think that's most of the wives who are going to be dragged to this movie.
Yeah, it's kind of if I were interested in men, and you got a very attractive man in Ryan Reynolds starring in this film. We'll say a woman's equivalent. We got Charlize Theron or whoever. I like them because they're quite attractive, but then they star in a movie where they got a disformed face the whole time.
Yeah.
It would make me a little upset if that was my reasoning.
I would
So
feel a bit cheated. Yeah.
yeah, I'd feel it'd be like watching that one Charlize film where she
Oh,
plays
monster.
the monster. Yeah.
That's the equivalent for
I,
for guys.
That's what I think. I never seen the movie because of what we just stated. But
Yeah. No, that makes
yeah,
sense.
but I think that's about all I got for Deadpool here.
Yeah. Next one is a movie I'm looking forward to, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Hmm.
Ridiculous name for a movie, too long, but
Yeah.
I like the first three, and I guess this is the beginning of a new trilogy, so this is a part one of three coming out. I have here in my notes, it's a good time when you got an ape screaming, "Yeah!" But no, I think the thing that entices me to watch this movie really is just the VFX show reel. I'm a big fan of kind of visual effects artists and everything, and this one just looks good to me. I don't know about the story, but in terms of that, I think it'll get me going.
I'm very interested in it as well. Watching the trailer made even more interested because, yeah, I'm a big fan of the previous trilogy.
Hmm.
But I was like, it just gets me. I need to rewatch them, but like logically speaking, I feel like the humans shouldn't be taken over by apes so easily.
Well,
That
if you
just popped
recall,
in
in
my mind.
in the James
Yes.
Franco version,
Uh huh.
the humans get died off because of the virus.
Oh.
So
So
that's
they
why they
just
get
all
killed off so
die.
easy. Yeah, and the
And you
apes are
got the
immune.
random people that are immune.
Yeah. Did you even watch the show?
It's been 8 years, man, or however long. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was just
That
something that popped in the old mind. I'm like,
no,
I
yeah,
get they're
that
smart apes, but
but they're
a
not that
gun.
smart. They got gun. Yeah. No,
My
I
4-4
totes
will
get you.
make sure all of those apes' kids don't grow.
I have a few notes here. It says I wrote that the apes looked a little bit off to me. I don't know if it's quality control or whatnot, but I think I watched it a couple times. I think it's the eyes that in a few of the apes they looked a little bit weird. I don't know if that's just something I noticed. And in a couple of the good guy ape eyes, they looked a bit more human. I guess they have to be more emotive, but it looked just a little bit weird to me. But then again, the CGI isn't done. I will tell you what. I have a problem. I have qualms with this new trilogy, though,
Uh-huh.
because I don't know if you've seen the old Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. Not to be confused. I know you get them confused with the with the Time
Yeah,
Machine.
same thing, yeah.
No, the thing that made that first Planet of the Apes so great was, and spoiler alert for a 40-year-old movie here, or I guess 50-year-old, but the thing that made that so amazing was the twist ending where you don't know that he's on planet Earth and that this Earth in the future has been taken over by apes. In this new trilogy, that's done for because we know we're on Earth now. So it's like the whole kind of value is diminished for me a little
Mm.
bit just because we already know what it's Earth. But I don't know.
Yeah. Do you remember the Mark Wahlberg, Tim Burton one?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
That one, that's like on Earth, or because I feel like, I mean, it's been, 27 years since I've seen the film, but from my memory is like they think they're on a different planet, similar
Yeah.
to yours.
So I think if I remember right,
Were they like
and
astronauts or something like
yeah,
that?
so Marky Mark with an ape goes out into space, and then they get sucked into like a wormhole or something. And then
Mm,
the whole movie, he kisses ape Helena Bottom Carter. It's very unsettling, very nightmare
yeah.
fueled. But in the end, he like he gets into a ship again, and then crash lands on I think the same planet in the future or something. And then he goes to the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial, and instead, bless his heart, bless Tim Burton's heart here, but he tried to out twist old Charlton Heston's movie, but at the Lincoln Memorial, it's Ape Raham Lincoln,
Hey.
and it's an, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember the end of like a
Gosh, what an
statue
ending!
or something
How
like
dare
that.
they? How dare they try to get away with that?
Yeah, maybe they'll
I don't
do
know
that
what
for
they were
this.
thinking.
They got to keep
Well,
it great, true to the source material, if you ask me.
yeah. Yeah, no, I think there's small evidence that there's a kind of a twist like that that's going to happen. My evidence for that is the main lady, she's a young woman, but who plays, I forget her name. She's in The Witcher. It looks like she's
Ah,
wearing different
yes.
clothes than the other humans. So my sleuthing is that she might be a space woman who crashed and landed on this new Earth, Marky Mark style. Because yeah, she's got different clothes than the other people. The others are kind of troglodytic little freaks, little cavemen people. But she's wearing like a tank top and like jeans. So just a little thing I noticed. I don't
Y-
know if that's
Yeah, I
going
like
anywhere. But
the shot where the apes are riding horses and they're chasing the people and lasso them up,
oh yeah, yeah,
throw the rope. I'm a fan of humans being hunted. I don't know what that says about me or my childhood, but I always intrigued with that type of concept. Adds a little more suspense, a little more thrilling. So I think that really got me a little more excited for it.
yeah, yeah. No, I think there's some concepts here that are pretty interesting. I love. I think I'm gonna really like this villain. He's that one guy, the Blob from
Oh,
Wolverine. Do you remember
X-Men
him?
Origins. Oh yeah,
Yeah. I
the
want to say his
Blob.
name's like, oh, what's his name? Kevin Durand. A face only a mother
Oh
could love, but he's in there. I think
yeah,
he's gonna do a good job. Looks pretty
Kevin
interesting as
Durant
the bad
from
guy.
the Phoenix Suns. All
Yeah.
right, all right.
But yeah, yeah, no, this one is definitely one I'm looking forward to. Um, but yeah, anything else with Kingdom?
No, I think we got it for that.
Now this one, this one is probably one of my most anticipated movies, and the trailer alone, I think I'm gonna deem it one of the most effective trailers I've seen in recent years, and that is The Fall Guy, starring the man, the myth, and the legend Ryan Gosling. This trailer, I don't know about you, but it just appeals to my caveman like nature. It's like they were reading my diary of my ideal movie. It even told you it's got Ryan Gosling. It's got action. It's got romance. It's got drama. It's got twisted metal. It's got cardio. It's got space cowboys. It's got aliens. It's got teamwork. It's got minerals. It's got swords. It's got hand slaps, butt slaps. I mean, what more could you want in a movie, honestly?
Yeah, what more could you want? I still
Um,
like. So there's. I don't understand what the plot is. He's a stunt man that's
yeah,
got a thing with Emily Blunt, and they're kind of into each other. But
I think it kind of explains it in the past trailer, but no, that's what I like about it. It's just like it got me hyped up. I don't know what it's about. I just know I want to see it because it looks like
yeah,
a dumb fun movie, and that's what movies should be.
I feel like any comedy I've seen with the Goose has always hit for me. You know,
It
he's
has,
he's
right?
a great comedy actor.
People always, I don't know if they forget or just don't realize Ryan Gosling, he is a man among men because, like, he proves once again he can do funny characters. I don't know if you'd seen The Nice Guys
Oh
with
yes.
Russell Crowe. There's a part in there where, spoiler alert, but you should go see it if you haven't. There's a part where Russell Crowe breaks his arm. It's hilarious. He gives out this wailing little scream, and it's just so good. Like,
Oh, yeah,
do
oh
you remember
Ryan
that bit?
Gosling. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was and if you have seen it, good, or if you haven't, that elevator scene,
Oh yeah, that's
uh, it's gold, man.
yeah. But no, just like Calvin Candy, you had my curiosity, and now you have my attention. It's just, it's just this movie looks so fun, like just a fun, good old time where you can just escape and watch dumb things happen. And I
Yeah,
like that it's not. I don't think it's trying to be like the next big blockbuster. It's just trying to be a fun movie, which I love.
yeah, I'm with you. I like the action comedy. I think you just got to go in, turn off the part of your brain that is responsible for logic,
Hmm.
and just drink a few monsters and just get into it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that one's gonna be pretty good. I think there's other trailers that came out during the Super Bowl, but none of them really
Nothing
I could
else
give two
really.
cares about. Yeah.
There, I was gonna ask. So Twisters.
Hmm.
I assume it's a sequel to Twister.
Yeah, they're doing the aliens treatment where, how about instead of Twister 2, just add an S to the end? Which, it's a bold strategy, Tom. Let's hope it works out for him.
I don't remember what happens in the first Twister, but it appears in this one that he's trying to like stop the tornadoes with some machines or something. Is that what's going on there?
Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what Twister was about. Or are you talking about this new one?
The new one, and I don't
Gun to
remember. Do
my
they
head,
do
I
that?
couldn't tell you what this movie's about. uh,
Because if it looks kind of interesting. Like I like the actor. He was fun in
oh yeah, Glenn Powell, he's great in
Top
Top
Gun, right?
Gun, and
I mean, that's the
yeah.
only thing I ever seen him in, but he
Oh,
was good
I
in
wait,
that.
wait, wait. I have to pause here. You've seen him in another thing, which I just found out. He is in Spy Kids 3D. No joke. Did you know
Is
he's in
he
that?
one of the video game boys? Is he the one with the glasses? I guess they all.
I think he is the one with the glasses.
He's
I
the
think
one
his
with the black glasses.
official title is Video Game Boy 4 or something. I don't know.
Oh yes. All right.
But
Well,
yeah, he was
I
in that.
guess I stand corrected.
Yeah.
But it looks fun, but like when I think about the actual plot, I'm like it's with a tornado that they're chasing.
Hmm.
Maybe it's one of those you gotta shut your brain off, but
Yeah, because I was in my head, and I don't know, or I don't remember the first one, but I'm like, in the first one, they had to drive to get like the little robots or whatever into the tornado to read some bullcrap or whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, don't they have like drones? They could just fly into the tornado now.
yeah,
Then again, I have no idea
I have no idea
anything.
either.
So
But
yeah,
yeah, other than that, none of the Quiet Place part or day one looks
it,
good to me. I don't know. What do you think?
it looked good. It didn't really entice me any more than it already had.
I mean, it
Um,
had our main man, Digimon.
it does have Digimon. I'll give you that. I forgot, and it has Laputa Nwingo. Oh, I just
Lost you
butchered her
there.
name so
Laputa?
bad. I'm gonna edit this out. Sorry, Lapita Nwongo. Sorry, these
Uh,
gosh dang African names, man. No, what's her name? She's in Laputa. Oh my gosh, Lapita. Oh, screw it. I don't even care.
Lapita Louis. What do they say in that movie? Lapidus Moenus. What you know what I'm
Cetus,
talking?
Cetus
Zetus
Lapidus.
Lapidus.
Oh man,
Zetus
what is
my
that from?
penis. I mean,
Xenon? Oh no,
Xenon
Xenon.
Z3
Yep.
3PO or some whatever.
Oh, those are very specific references. I don't think anyone else would
I
get.
don't think so. Zetus Lapidus.
Lapita Nyong'o. Gosh dang, man, I can't pronounce anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's Maz Kanata from, and she's in Us. She's in a lot of things. Wakanda Forever, Black
Oh,
Panther, that one. Yeah.
Little
Gosh.
Monsters.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had a stroke there for a second, but
That's her, huh?
yep, she's in there. So between those two actors, I think just acting alone, we got ourselves a good time. But it all really just depends on the story.
Yeah.
So, oh, also has Joseph Quinn, as made famous by Stranger Things season 4.
Which gentleman or
He's Eddie
uh
Munster.
am I
Is
the
it?
only person that didn't like him in Stranger Things? Because
Yeah, yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like everyone was like, "Oh, I love this guy," and I just was annoyed.
I'll be in that camp. I like him. He seems like a well-off-to-do guy. Also, he's rumored to be Johnny Storm in the new Fantastic Four. So,
Really?
yeah,
Give me that one the guy from Fall or Free Guy. You know that man from Stranger Things?
Ryan Gosling.
I, they what is he's the boyfriend that she breaks up with, and then he hangs out with the
Oh, Noah Schnapp.
long-haired
Finn Wolfhard,
dweeb. No, the other, the one with the missing teeth or whatever.
the one with no collarbone.
Yes.
You want him to be Johnny Storm?
Does he have no collarbone?
He's got no collarbones.
Oh, well, I like him. I mean,
Gaten Maserati.
I,
Gaten.
he's the guy. He looks like the guy from Parks and Rec, John Ralphio, like an off-brand
Oh,
John.
you're talking Steve Harrington.
Yeah,
Okay,
Steve. I like
Steve.
Steve.
He'd make a great Human Torch, actually. Yeah. No, I'm back
Yeah.
on board. I'm back on
He
board.
could
Yep.
be Bobby Drake, aka Iceman.
Sure.
He could be Pyro, aka Pyro. I don't know his
I don't
name.
know his name.
He's
Yeah, no, I
he's a
actually like
good
that
up and
casting.
coming. How come he's not in more stuff?
Who's to say? Maybe he's got bad agents.
Yep, makes
Anyway,
sense.
I don't
But
even know what we were talking about. We really got off the rails there.
yeah, there was a cool Monkey Man. I saw that. You see
Oh,
that trailer?
yeah.
That looked kind of
Actually,
fun.
yeah. So I saw this trailer, the Super Bowl one, and it made me go watch the actual one again. And
Hmm.
that one actually got me pretty hyped. It's for those who don't know, go check it out. But it's how do I put this politically correct? John Wick for Indians. I don't know.
Yeah, triple R with mixed with John Wick.
Yeah. Dude, I bloody love Triple R. I watched that the other week with my wife.
Oh, really? I've yet
Yeah.
to. I've seen bits, but that's like 3 hours, man.
You are going to love it. Trust me. Like,
All right. I'll throw it on. I just,
yeah.
those 3 hours. I just got to break it up
You can break
take
it up,
off
yeah.
work for a week and sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
But
No,
no,
that
that movie it looked pretty good, and I actually Googled it because I saw in the trailer it said directed by Dev
mhm.
Patel.
Yeah.
Do you know who Dev Patel is?
Bro, I love me some Dev Patel, my Slumdog Millionaire, my Lion. He's
Yeah,
my Green Knight
my
boy.
Green
He's oh
Knight,
yeah.
my but yeah, I was like, I don't want to. I think that's who is that who I think it is, And then
Mhm.
I looked it up, and he's starring and directing. I don't know
And
if it's his directorial debut, but
I think it might be. I think this one it's weird because it is a Blumhouse movie. And if I
oh,
recall, he was trying to go to a lot of studios to try to pick up this movie, and Netflix said no. A lot of people said no, and then Jordan Peele saw it, and he was interested, and so his studio house, I think it's called Monkey Paw, they picked it up, and so that's who's producing it. So kind of a
oh.
cool little side
Wait,
note
so
for
it's
you
from
there, but
Blumhouse?
not Blumhouse, Monkey Paw, I think.
Oh,
Um,
why did you say it was going to go to Blumhouse?
Let me see here.
You said Blumhouse, and then I
Did I
got
say
less
Blumhouse?
excited because I can't remember a movie from Blumhouse that I liked.
No, I think Jordan Peele is. Let's see.
Yeah, I
Jordan
think
Peele
you're.
stole Monkey Man from Netflix. Now it's my most anticipated movie of the year. Just some random article here.
So
Um,
you're saying I could have watched it for free on Netflix,
with
but
Jordan
this
Peterson ruined it.
Jordan Peterson, that Canadian,
Gosh dang, he's Canadian.
what Jordan Peterson is? You're thinking of,
Oh,
they're two different people here.
Jordan
Not
Peele.
that the two are related.
Sorry. Oh man, can you do a Jordan Peterson impression?
Why? I don't watch enough of him. I don't know what he says. I just
He's
know he's
got a
Canadian.
kind of a shrill
Oh,
little
why is
voice.
this Indian man playing on? I'm
You
gonna
have to
stop.
understand. You have to
You have
understand
to.
the intersectional feminisms are ruining this country. Don't you understand?
I
It's
like
like,
how he turns Irish at the end. Oh, don't you understand?
yeah.
But yeah, that one looked good. Yeah, the only other trailer I saw was Wicked, which I'm pretty sure they showed that at the beginning, and they show like a full 60-second full length trailer here.
I have no affinity or sorry. That's what I think of Wicked.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I saw the as I was watching, I was like, "Is this a Wicked?" I know nothing about it, but I think there's some green witch or something, and
Yeah.
my wife was like, "Oh, Wizard of the Oz or something," and I'm like, "I
Is it
think
like
it's
I think it's
Wicked.
might be a prequel to Wizard of
Are they
Oz
related?"
with I cuz man, you're really testing my knowledge here on this kind of
I don't
stuff. I
want
don't
to.
know anything.
I think because she's wearing green, but I'm pretty sure if my eyes don't deceive me, it's the cook from Bear. The chef.
Oh, yeah, cuz
I,
that's not her at all.
okay, thank you for
Like
saying.
not even
I
not
thought it
even
was.
sort
Is
of.
that not?
Hold on, I got to show you a picture. I
Not
got to
that.
show you a picture of these two people now. Yeah.
That looks just like her from the picture.
No,
Oh yeah, that's totally her,
I guess they
man.
share one characteristic.
Oh, Cynthia. Yeah.
Uh,
Same
you were
thing.
thinking of
Yeah.
Sydney from,
Good
I
call.
guess.
Anyways, Wicked. Don't really care too much about.
Yeah, no, you couldn't pay me to go see that movie just because it looks dumb. Not a huge musical guy unless Hugh Jackman's in it.
Uh, I hate
And,
him. Yeah. Give me Hugh and give me
yeah,
Zach. No one else.
other than that, I think that's all I got. That's all there was.
Yeah, that's all
It was
I
kind of
got.
a
Hopefully,
lackluster Super Bowl in terms of trailers.
yeah, even the commercials weren't that great. Trailers could have been better, but
Yeah.
what are you
Uh,
gonna do?
anyway, that's all we got for you guys. If you're still listening here, thanks for sticking around. Be sure to leave a review here on Spotify and listen to us other places like Amazon Music. And go check out our YouTube channel where we do aggressively mediocre videos on there. So, yeah, subscribe over there, helps out the channel. Anything else, Chris?
Thanks for listening this far. If you want us to review any movie or have any ideas, feel free to comment them below, and we'd love to do it. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, over and out. Have a good one. Bye.